Hey folks, welcome back to Caves of Qud. Here we are, in the midst of the green of the jungle. And yeah, I think what I'm doing right now is I'm just running around a bit and you know, murdering some goat folk and some Naftali just to get a little bit stronger. That's kind of the main thing we need to do right now. And yeah, so I have streamed yesterday as well, and that was just a bad idea. I was super tired and honestly really not in the mood, and I think you could tell. And at some point I was just like, okay, you know what, I'm not gonna continue. So that was a bit of a short one. But yeah, such it goes, you know. You have these days and you have other days. Let's see how it goes today. Alright, so we're going to continue in the jungle for a little bit. We got our AV up to 10, which is okay, alright. And yeah, let's just run around, kill a few goats, and not die, preferably. Okay, you come here. Yes. Okay. Counter-weighted carbide hammer. That's actually kind of nice. Has a +2 to hit. Counter-weighted. It's kind of neat. Okay, steel buckler. We already have a steel buckler. I'm still going to pick up a bunch of sower seeds in preparation for Golgotha. We have 12 now. I think we should be fine. Maybe a few more, and then we're good. Don't need too many of them, just a few so we can, you know, we can destroy a bit of the sludge down there. It gets pretty unpleasant if you don't do that. And we don't want to get any illnesses. So yeah. What am I wearing? I'm wearing a steel helmet. Let's use the sturdy steel helmet instead, because that's better. Drop this. And honestly, we can actually start making our way north towards Gridgate. You know, it's gonna be enough jungle denizens we can fight on the way. Like this albino ape, for example. Let's get stunned. Or not stunned. Let's stun the ape. When you're fighting the apes, it's always a question of who stuns first. And in this case, it was me. Alright. Naftali foragers, okay. Flaming frogs. Flaming hands are pretty good against the frogs. Alright. Alright. Again, we're still at the point where fighting these things gives us good experience. So I think we get 300 for the ice frogs. That's going to diminish severely once we are level 15. Let me just quickly see and take a look at the factions. I think M for mollusks. Yeah, we're still hostile. Okay, so it's not enough to not have to fight Slog, but if we have to fight Slog, we will fight Slog, whatever. No goats. No more goats. That Seeker just straight up got murdered by a beetle bum. Kind of a pitiful display right there. But the Seekers are not very strong, to say the least, so... Of course. Okay, we have a Slumberling. We can fight Slumberlings now. So we're just going to do it. Oh dear. Oh well. Let's just do a little bit of this and boom. That's the slumberling right there. Goat for Qud Warden over there with the gun. Let's just wait a bit. Yeah, get into my radius. Oh shit! Fuck! Oh no! I was killed by a goat fox sower because I was careless. And that's that. Gosh dang it. Let's start a new game, create a new character. We're going to go back to Truken now. That was stupid. That was a totally preventable death that I could have totally prevented. So we're going to do this. Let's do 20 intelligence for all the intelligence. And I think we could actually go down to, nah. Let's do this is probably better. What should we do? Child of the Hearth? Can we do a cudgel thing again? Maybe this one? Get endurance? Heavy weaponry? Child of the Deep. Child of the Wheel. You know, that's the axe and dual wield thing, which is also pretty fun. Acrobatics, spry, yeah. That's like a short blade and pistol kind of thing, which is kind of awesome. I mean, we could do this, you know, go full on dual wielding. This is already pretty good because that's a lot of skill points already taken care of. Or, you know, could do the butchery thing. You know what? We're gonna do Child of the Hearth. Let's just do a basic cudgel kind of thing. We're gonna do night vision. I'm not going to do the carbide hand bones this time. We're going to rely entirely on weaponry. Choose starting location. We're gonna start in Joppa, and here we go. Let's go back to Truken for a bit. I'm going to do mutation again soon. But I'm just a little frustrated with myself right now. That was a terrible death. That should not have happened. Oh, self-injector, that's good. Let's start again. I think that was just karma for me. East and south. Okay. Good graffiti, indeed. We have the night vision. Not the mutation, but the night vision implant, which is a lot better than the mutation, because it allows us to see basically across the whole map. Oh, wow. That is great. So, we're getting Corpus Colis already in Joppa. Okay, so that... let's see, what do we need to do to get rid of... Okay, on Glodrot. Yes, right. Common remedies. Yakweed honey are sometimes effective if they are administered in its early stages. Ubernostrum. A flaming egg. 1 part wine, 1 part salt, 3 parts water. And drank from a flaming mug or canteen. That's actually pretty alright. Wine, salt, and water. That's actually kind of alright. And fungus, gel and slime. Okay, that makes sense. A raw seed sprout worm corpse. Oh dear. That's gonna be a difficult one to get. Because seed sprout worms... they don't appear very often. For example, Doctor. That's a good one. They don't appear very often, and they won't... anything here? No. No. And they won't drop corpses very often, so yeah. if we find a seed sprout worm corpse, we are going to take that with us, whether we have an infection or not. Ugh. I hate when you have a bad one with that, but you know, such it goes. It's always a random corpse, and you can be lucky, and you can not be lucky. In this case, we're not lucky. Okay, let's get rid of this stuff. It's going to take a lot longer now to get the AV up. We already have steel gauntlets and leather boots and a leather apron. We're going to go full on, all in on armor value here. That's what we need to do. Which quests do we have? We have everything, that is good. Let's just quickly check out this one. Dwellings of Har. And they are way south. That's very interesting. You usually don't go south. Gives us an opportunity to do that. Hey, buddy. You do want a knick-knack. And what do I have? Nothing that I want to give you. Okay. Yeah. Then we're going to do this later. Let's go down. What's eating that gosh darn water wine? Water vine, not water wine. Studded leather armor, indeed. Yes, equip. That's gonna go straight on this bod. Okay, scaled studded leather armor. I'm going to do this one instead. And we're gonna drop this one. We already took a look at it. And drop the apron as well. So, we are at 7 AV, which is alright for the start, for right now. But obviously, we need something better. Okay, level 2. 102 points just to start out. Ah, that's always so good when you're playing Trukin. You know, you just get a lot of skill points. And that really makes a difference. But then we don't have all the neat stuff. We don't have a carapace, we don't have the flaming hands. We are entirely reliant on the items that we're finding. But such it is, and such it goes. Let's go down. Wait. Iron dagger. I'm going to pick up daggers, iron and up. Also, we're going to equip the iron mace in our offhand instead of the bronze mace. I'm not really sure whether I'm going to go for dual wield. I might not. I might try to go for two-handed, two-handed cudgels. That would be fun, wouldn't it? I think that would be fun. I think we're gonna do two-handed instead of dual wield. So we can actually use all these thousands of points that you need for that. Not thousands, but I think it's 900 points to actually max up the dual wield tree. So we're going to use these points to... Oh, hello! Early Snapjaw boss can be a problem. Let's hightail it out of there. Oh, that's a fast one. What are my skills? Slam on 3, yeah. So I'm just going to slam you away for a moment. Don't run from the dreadroot. Are you coming after me? No, it's just a Snapjaw. Alright. Okay, we can actually make this work, I think. Oop. Mm-hmm. And everybody is here at once. Okay, let's do a big slam. Problem is we don't have bludgeon yet. Let's not die. We do have a salve injector. We started out with them. You know what? It's kind of a waste, but I'm gonna do it. Wounded. I think we're gonna get you done. Come on. There we go. Level 3. Cabal. Oh! Maybe we should not have fought this guy after all. reputation with robots went down. Mm-hmm. Well, that's what we're doing now. Maxer Burschert. Okay, do we have a leather cap around here? No. No. No leather caps. And there's a bunch of steam down here from the Kindle thumb nonsense. So let's not evaporate over here. Okay, pocketed vest, bronze dagger, no, leather cap, equip. You know, get all the AV that we can get. Just that little +1, that's gonna do it. For now. There's a snapshot that got murdered by a young ivory. Always fun to see that. That's another iron dagger. That's going to go right in the collection. And we're going to put the mask on our face. Just slam the horned chameleon. Hello, Hinode. The Tempest. The Tempest. Hinode? Hinode? I don't know. I'm so bad at pronouncing handles. I'm very sorry about that. So, how are you doing today? Having a nice Sunday, I hope? Crocossins. Oh no, we already have the leather boots. Yes, we do. We can take a look at the engraved short bow, and it is some Reshev stuff. We reinforced slender wooden tunic. That's actually kind of nice. Let's equip the musket for now. And let's keep in mind to actually destroy the dreadroots. Always forget that. Can int grow strong next? I can only get anywhere with melee. Can int grow strong like strength? Intelligence grows strong. I can only get anywhere with melee. Yeah, like a primarily intelligence-based build is tough. So there's a few things where you do need to have kind of a workhorse. You know, it's kind of tough to have to do a build that is primarily based on, I don't know. So one thing that is possible that I like to play sometimes is go with mutated human, and that would be an ego-based build. So go with mutated human and do mental mutations. And mental mutations are governed primarily by ego. And you can use some stuff, for example, like light manipulation as your primary attack, and then you're not very melee dependent. That actually does work. But intelligence-based, I don't know, that would be tough. Build a bunch of useful stuff. Yeah, tinkering, in my estimation, is more of a secondary thing. It's not something you can actually base your build around. At least not primarily. But for example, with this character, I usually when I play Trukin, I tend to go with decent intelligence. So you can actually get like the better tinkering stuff, but it is usually something that is supplementary to your build and not the main thing, because you're going to have a really hard time, especially in the beginning, because you cannot actually damage anything, you know? And if you do tinkering, you're super dependent on which kind of thingies you get. God. Which kind of data disks you get, right? And if you don't get anything good, you're kind of in trouble. I mean, you can do like... I've never really done the turret thing. But I feel like this is also something... Here, deploy turret. Missile weapons are static turrets. But it also takes a while until you get good missile weapons. So... That's also something for later, I would say. You know, at some point you find a lot of missile weapons. Like you find a lot of you know, at some point everything's just dropping desert rifles, for example. And that might be helpful for that. But again, you need to you can put a focus on that, but I think you should go with a good melee thing as well. Oh, nice, we got a new quest out of this. Okay. Maybe like take, you know, put something into strength, for example, or do agility, you know, do ranged weaponry. But also ranged is also kind of tough at the start, because you know, kind of dependent that you get a good pistol early on. You know, find an early Borderlands revolver. So ranged weaponry I also kind of always do as an additional thing to melee, you know. But you do need ranged stuff. Usually, you do need a way to, like with every character, you do need a way to do something except for melee. You know, you do need a way to shoot stuff, for example. Because if you have flying enemies like dawn gliders or whatever, you're out of luck if you have no way to attack them. One moment, I need to do something. Okay, let's go down. Yeah, again, what you can do is go with mutated, right? And if you do mutations, there's a bunch of stuff that works as sort of your main damage workhorse that is not basic melee. Jewel encrusted worn banoos, sure. Let's wear that for now. You know, there's a bunch of stuff there that you can do, especially like with mental mutations. So if you play an Esper, there's actually a way for you to not engage in melee combat at all. It's going to take a bit, you know, until the mutations get good enough, but that actually works. I usually don't play Espers too much because they're kind of fiddly and I'm lazy. You know? They're kind of a high maintenance sort of build. You need to... Can't just run into everything, is what I mean. Always need to have, you know, keep an eye on your cooldowns and this kind of stuff. But Espers are kind of essentially sort of the magic type in this game, I would say. You know, it's like playing a wizard in an RPG. And once you get the mutations really up there, they're going to grow really powerful. Like they super balloon in strength later on. Difficult part is just to get there, because you're also pretty frail, and yeah. You know, it's kind of the classic playing a magic user in D&D kind of thing, where you start out super weak, but if you manage to actually survive the early part, then it gets really fun. So if you're into that, I can recommend it. But yeah, the thing when you're doing builds in Caves of Qud is the one thing you need to I feel like that you need to always have in mind is that you need something that can reliably deal damage, right? That you can always use to... Oops. Oh, we're already here. Yeah. That you can always use to just do damage and kill enemies with, without having to worry about anything. Oh dear, there's a slumberling that's gonna get woken up. You got killed by a mimic. Oh dear, yeah. That's unfortunate if you get... Oh, there's another one. If you get grabbed by a mimic, that can be trouble. At some point they are not a problem anymore, but they are scary. Oh god, it's dark blue on... Who are you? Loxy. Hello, Loxy. Sorry. It's like the new Twitch dashboard is... it's dark. Which I usually like, you know, for browsing. I like dark themes on forums and stuff. But it's kind of a problem with chat, because sometimes you have names that are in blue or black even. Then you cannot see anything. But let's leave that slumberling alone over there. So yeah, congratulations on getting pretty far. How far did you get? Oops, I'm famished. Cook, whip up a meal. Not ready to do anything good yet. So, we're gonna get conk and the backswing. We're just going to put all these points in. It was about 6 months ago. Okay, so the last time you played has been a while. Okay. What made you stop? But yeah, you're right. Last time I played, it does not really imply a time frame. I just presumed. Slap them with a big stick. Sure. That works. I mean, that's essentially the build that we're doing right now. I'm just doing Truekin because I got kind of fed up with mutations, but that was not a mutations problem. That was a me problem because I didn't really play very well. We're playing Dota, and Dota claims another. Hollow Knight. That's a cool game, I think. I've not played it, but it is very interesting to me. Okay, let's see. Level 6. So before we continue, we're gonna get some stuff here. Let's get basic cooking and gathering going. Yeah, Hollow Knight. Okay, so we do have a thing in this electrified club, and we're going to keep it because it's something to give to Argive. Let's see what this is. It's a radio-powered chem cell. Neat. I think the radio-powered chem cell just will kind of recharge itself randomly. I think we need to be overground for that, but it does work. Oops. You know, with Hollow Knight, I kind of like conceptually what they're doing with sort of map exploration, you know? But they, you know, actually have you explore the unknown for a while and not have a map constantly. That's really cool. I love that stuff. And then I don't have the game, so it is on my list of hey, I'd like to play that sometime, but have not bought it yet. Again, let's collect the Dreadroot tubers for later. Since we are decent in terms of intelligence, we can probably get... Wait, what was Tinker 2? Tinker 2 is 23. We might actually, in the later game, get Tinker 2, so... If we find any good data discs for that, we're going to buy those and learn them way later. Okay, there's more Dreadroots. Again, I'm destroying the Dreadroots to collect the tubers. We don't have Harvestry yet. Yes, there's another one, because you need those to craft salve injectors with tinkering. And salve injectors they are incredibly good items. You want salve injectors, as many as you can get. They are sort of the lifesavers. Oh shit. Early slumberling, and that slumberling is actually angry at us. Okay, you're sleeping again? You're sleeping again. Good. Alright. There we go. Has a woolly miner's helmet. So this is the sphere of negative weight. We definitely want that. We're going to get the cybernetics, because we are going with cybernetics this time. Sheaf of tattered parchment. Sure, there's not much sense in picking that up, but okay. And we're just going to pick up the miner's helmet as sort of a basic, because it's kind of worth a little bit. We're not going to use it because, you know, we have our own light source implanted in our eyes. Creepy and cool. That's not a light source, actually. It's night vision. It's not... we're not emitting light. You can just see in the dark. Okay. Centipede corpse. Although I think the game does not actually... It is pretty, you know, it's pretty detailed in its simulation, but I think the game does not make a difference between seeing in the dark and illuminating the dark. I think it's actually the same thing. Something I need to maybe ask a CGAC. She shows up again, or maybe I should, or if I can catch one of her streams. But she's someone who knows these kinds of things. Also a Caves of Qud streamer, and she does a lot of modding and stuff. And she can always talk with actual knowledge about the inner workings of this game, which is awesome. Can recommend to tune in when she's streaming. Okay, let's see. Let's go down here, because there's a slug snout, and slug snouts are trouble sometimes. Okay, I think the slug snout got killed by the null worms because there's so many of them. Okay, we're gonna go here to create this little choke point. Classic roguelike trick. It's not even a trick, it's just what you need to do to survive. Engraved cloth overalls. All right. Okay, need to remember to destroy the Dreadroots. We want those tubers. No tubers there, no drops, no nothing. Unfortunate, but fine. Is that a slumberling up there? I think that was a slumberling that attacked something, so need to be careful about that. With whatever's going on up there. There was jilted lava not on a wall square. That is something that usually does not happen. No, it was not a slumberling. What's going on with you? It's cleaved, okay. Well, I guess. Alright. Okay. Did we level up? Yes, we did. So, we're gonna get butchery. I'm going to put some points into... Where's endurance? There's endurance. We're already calloused, so that's okay. What do we need? Probably gonna do bow and rifle at some point, but I think we shouldn't do that yet. We're just going to get Spice and Carbide Chef to get that stuff going. And let's preserve. Yes. Are we hungry? Yes, we are. Cook. Do we have ingredients? We have some bear jerky and some vine wafer. Let's start with that. Okay, that's not really what we want, but it's fine. And I intend to get harvest tree from Joppa. I need to not forget that. I usually forget that, and it's bad. But I intend to get harvest tree from Joppa. Doing the water ritual. You know? It's something you can always get there. Okay. Some trash and a wooden tunic. We are already in the Red Rock Square, and that's just a ton of snapjaws here. Alright. Nothing really interesting here. Okay. There was an empty water skin somewhere. There we go. Let's get a few for if we need to collect some liquids. We can do that. Alright. That's a pump shotgun. We're just going to take that with us for now. And yeah. Oh, there's a weird artifact again. Is that a grenade? It's probably a grenade. No, it's a bronze dagger. Come on. Pump shotgun. Here we go. Oh, there's a glow moth. Let's wait here. The glow moth usually does not come after you. Thing is, glow moths are not very dangerous, but at the start you need to be careful not to get pelted by them too much. Because they can do a bit of damage. In the early stages when you don't have a lot of health and you don't have a lot of armor, so you need to keep that in mind. Alright. Let's just keep going. Here we go. This is the map. There's going to be a lot of dread roots around here, which is good. Means we can hopefully collect a few tubers from that. There's a Gershling. Let's get the corpse. And here we go. Okay, there's one we could potentially harvest, but we don't have harvest tree yet, so just going to destroy it. Get a tuber anyways. That's good. Yes, and another one. Destroy a few more Gershlings. Here we go. Alright, alright. Let's explore the rest of the map. Destroy every dreadroot we can find, and then we're just gonna go back. Nope. Nope. Wish I had harvest tree, but well, it's fine. We're going to find more dreadroots over the course of the game. There's always a bunch of them in the rust wells as well. So once we get there, we will have harvest tree and maybe collect some more of them. Not having much luck with the drops. Oh, there's another one. Good. Nope. Harvesting dreadroots without harvesting. Yeah, no. Alright. I think we did it. I think that's it. Oh, there's another one. And here we go. Jupe, jupe, jupe. Oops, here we go. Oh, there's our friend the Slumberling. Not going to attack the Slumberling yet. They are trouble. Trouble every day. No, no, no. No Slumberling for us. That's usually my sort of my barometer for reaching sort of the mid-game of this game, is when you can just, when you're happy to see a Slumberling and you just murder them, because they give you a bunch of experience all the time. So that's my indicator for having reached the mid-game. Okay, so we're going to give you Electrified Club, sure. And the Flaming Bronze Dagger, sure. Alright, get the quest. Here we go. Now, let's go to Tam real fast. You don't really have anything new, and that is fine. Before we do this, let's go here. Talk to you. Cash in the quest. Yes, indeed. Take a look at the Fix-It Spray Foam. Yeah, here we go. And that's a box of crayons. Here we go. Here we go. Buddy, do a bit of trading. So you can have that Gershling corpse. I don't need it. You can have these daggers. We need a bit more. We need a bit more. A bit more water for our travels, so just gonna get a bit of water. Now we can get rid of the miner's helmet, the leather cap, and the kilted shawl. And I think we're good. Yeah. Yes, trade complete. Okay, so we're going to use this house as kind of a stash here and drop some stuff. I'm going to drop my scrap for now, and to keep in mind to take all of this apart once we get all the stuff. Okay, so what's going on? Loved by and disliked by worms. Okay, that's fine. Let's do the water ritual with Mehmet. I have a secret. And now we can learn Harvestry. Yes. Huh? Give me another one. Oh, that's just a Sultan event. Oh, the location of Kalipur College. That was a good one. Okay, so we have actually 3 historic sites now. We have one way down here. That's going to be the first one that we're going to explore. We're going to do this one after we did this. I think on our way to Gridgate. It's pretty close to that, so that's nice. We might go to Gridgate first and do this after we've done a little bit of jungling to actually get our level up, because, you know, that might be dangerous. And I think we're going to do this one and later go there. That's fun. That's good. I like this. Lots of stuff to explore. At Karquatara, that's where Amethyst Taka is. I think that is also a generated artifact. So which one is this? That's the Dwellings of Har. That's Kalipur College. Okay, so the Amethyst Taka is actually at something else entirely. So there is more historic sites for us to find. Good, good, good. No. No. Just going to go east for a bit. There's some downstairs. We'll take a little look. Let's take a little look. I'm going to go far down here, but let's see. Sometimes you can find some interesting stuff in the basic underground areas. But usually, oh no, need to be careful about Oh no, there doesn't really seem to be anything here. Usually sort of the salt marshes are also not very interesting in the underground, so... Let's not. Okay, there's a corpse here though. This... no, it's just bones. Just bones. Nothing here. Okay, I mean there's a miner robot. Mining robot, rather. Oops, and I stepped on it. What is it? Yeah, we cannot actually know. It's a mine. Oh, and there's a fungus patch here. Yeah, not interested. Let's go back up. Come on. Don't get hung up on kudzus, please. Alright. Nope. Got hit by a bunch of kudzus. Anything rusted? No. Good. And now we're inspired. Okay, wait. We do have the entire cooking and gathering tree now. Yes, we do. So, cudgel. I'll invest in that. We're going to get basic shield. I need to plan this out a little. I think I'm going to go with bow and rifle, even though we're not going to do much of these, maybe except for surefire. But I just like the rifles more than the pistols in this game. And yeah, since we're not doing dual wield, we can just kind of focus on the other stuff. Get all the tinkering going. And that's good. Should probably get tactics and charge to have the charging strike. Gonna get demolish once we can. Yeah. I'm famished. Oh no. Cook, preserve, choose ingredients. Yeah, we don't really have much. We thirst at half rate. Well, that's just not a good one. That's not a good recipe. We'll probably forget that recipe once we can. Oops. Hello? Yeah, okay. Spot of wine weep. And that's a fungus patch. We're not going to go through there. Let's do this. Go to the rust wells immediately. We're just going to quickly clear this out. Can you harvest, please? We're seeing enemies. That's why we cannot harvest right now. Hello, that's the one? Yes, that's the one. Those are just 10, aren't they? Yes, okay. So let's kill the snapjaws so we can actually harvest the dread root. Well, this one we cannot harvest. So I should destroy it. Yes, harvested. Okay, let's go down. We already have the 50. The 51. This is the next one. Good. Just need to find the stairs down now. Yes, another tuber. Huh. That hermit had a glow sphere and nothing else. Stairs down, please. Stairs down, please. Very nice to find some stairs down. Probably going to be in the very last room that we're exploring. It's always like that. Sure, we can actually pick up everything here. Yeah, it's almost in the very last room. Almost. Let's go down. Okay, there's the next one. Good. Just one more. What are we using right now? Borderlands revolver. Okay. Yeah, let's shoot the kudzus. That actually works out quite well. Oops, so we don't get our stuff rusted. Anything rusted? No? No. You used to get a big message like the critical hit thing here when something rusted, but it doesn't happen anymore. Okay, we're inspired again. And we got another level up. So, We don't have charge yet. I think we're going to get basic tinkering going. Do need tinker for later. Now, since we have this now, we can actually see what's in the data disks, I think. Even if we don't have tinker 1 yet. Okay, we have located another historic site. This is going to be a very historic run. I guess. Yeah, we're going to do a lot of historic site exploration, I suppose. That's cool. Historic sites are always kind of interesting. So, I'm into that. Plastic tree. Mm-hmm. Come on, shoot it. Shoot it! Don't shoot the wall, shoot the thing. Ah, buddy. Okay. Is this the one? I can't quite tell. Yes, it is. Weird wire conduit. Now we're done here. Oops. Now we're done here. We can go up again. Come on, go up. Alright. Jilted lover, not interested in that. Yes, please go. Please go. Here we go. Alright. We're just going to go back now. Some ruins nearby. Yeah, let's just investigate the ruins. Ick. Some apparently icky ruins. Let's just explore them right now. Helping to protect. Get some books out of this, that is good. Yet as the hunter and asked. Am a Chandler. Is that a Friends fan fiction? Are involved. Played vertically. Is that porn? I don't know why I said that, I'm sorry. Giant amoeba. Where are you? You're just preventing me from auto-exploring. Nothing else. Okay. Yeah, that's that. Okay, fine. Let's go back to Joppa. So, what? Yeah, archive. Hey, Argy Buggy. We're famished. We're going to rectify that later. So, what do we have? Data disks. We have a lot of data disks. We have a data disk for Visage. Is that Tinker 2? Yeah. What was Visage? Visual instrument and sensory augmentation. We need tier 6 materials for that. Semi-automatic pistols, something for laser pistols. Neat. Reinforced. We do want this. So we're gonna get this. Masterwork is also good. Spring-loaded is also good. Polarized maybe not so much. But we do want reinforced. So we can reinforce our armor. So we're going to get this first. You know, we have a little bit of stuff. Can have the glow sphere, the iron dagger if you want. And yeah, of course these. Yes. Alright. Trade complete. Might want to get masterwork. Scores critical hits twice as often. It's going to become a bit of a... I don't know if we actually need that. I think for like weapon modification I would like something else. But spring-loaded is kind of neat for boots. So I think I'm going to get that as well. Whoop. Whoop. Alright, let's pay with be the bracelets. I'm just going to do everything here so we have a little bit more water. Yeah, here we go. And that's that. Okay, so take that wire, please. Good. Give me the next quest. Yes, here we go. Brilliant. I'm too famished to travel long distances. So how about we go over here. We're going to preserve our foods. Oh, we're going to just eat some apple mats, even though apple mats isn't that great, but okay. So now that we've done this, how about we go over here to this historic site and explore it for a bit. The Dwellings of Har. Okay, so apparently we have Isachari here. That means we are going to get a lot of folks that are going to attack us with desert rifles, which is fine. Just need to keep in mind to take cover. I'm going to equip the desert rifle. I'm going to pick up the other one because we're probably going to get disassemble on next level up, so we can disassemble a few of these desert rifles. Lead slug, okay. All right. Scorpiox. Here we go. Need to be careful about that poisoning. Oh shoot, 3 health left. Oh dear, I did not play well here. That's a player salve. I also did not actually. I hope Archive didn't have a self-injector. That would be self-injected data disk. That would be slightly embarrassing. Resting until healed. Good, okay. Okay, there's another one of you. Are you gonna come closer? Yes, you are. Here we go. Desert rifle. Once we get disassembled, we're just going to come back up and maybe disassemble them. And again, it's only tier 2 stuff, so it's not that. Yeah, our AV is not that great yet. And that means that the Scorpiox are actually more trouble than I like. It's not actively dangerous, but we do need to be careful not to get swarmed here. Come on, kill it. Okay. Because the poison is not very fun. Let's reload. We might actually shoot them. Okay, and there's the stairs down. Square in the middle. Oh, and there's a becoming nook over there. Awesome. But we do have 1 license point. Shit. Kill you. Kill you. Please, come on. Do it. Alright. And rest. So, let's see what we have here. Inflatable accents. That's going to... Okay. Don't know if I want that actually. How many license points? It's 2. Yeah, maybe not. But we can upgrade our license. And we cannot even do it, right? Because we don't have enough license points. We're just going to carry that with us for now. And yeah, let's see. Famished. Come on, let's cook something. Preserve. We're just going to cook with star apple and vine wafers now. Yeah, it's another recipe that is not very great, but yeah, let's go down. Okay, classic dungeon layout down here. Got a bunch of hermits. You are not part of the faction here, interestingly enough. Just a normal hermit. Just hanging out here. Oh, hello. There we go. Are you coming after me? Please come after me. Here we go. Would love to murder you all in this little hallway. Yes, lots of desert rifles. Wonder what the boss is going to be around here. Some Gerslings here. Oh, hello. Let's go here. That would be a good way. That's a good point to fight them. I feel like some of them just ran into young ivories. Yeah, they did. I actually got killed by it. The problem with these enemies is we're not really getting a lot of experience out of this. Which I'm not that into. But well. Oops. Turrets, okay. We're getting a lot of experience out of this, and it's gonna give us a bunch of ammunition. It's also good. Oh, Scorpiok. Kill. Oh. Bollocks. Oh, we're poisoned. Need to take another salve. Jeez, this is not good. Oh! And I was killed. That was bad. That was really bad. We're going to replay the most recent character and try this again. Yeah, I'm not playing well lately.